With the big news that Steven Gerrard is heading to Ibrox, and the fact that it's been a while since we have done a video on Scottish football, today we return north of the border and give our take on the best players in the Scottish Premiership. With one exception, we might add. When we did a video on the 7 best paid players in Scottish football, 6 of the 7 played for Celtic, and it was all a little bit tedious. So this time, we're excluding Celtic players such as Scott Brown and Kieran Tierney for the purposes of this video, to make it a little more well balanced. The 7 is based solely on current ability and form, and does require a combination of the two. Obviously talented players like Graham Dorrans and Bruno Alves, who have contributed little this season due to injury, are omitted, whilst an exceptional performer like Stephen McGinn can also miss out, as we feel there are more talented players out there despite his fine form. Here are our 7 best Scottish Premiership players outside of Celtic. Dylan McGeouch, Hibernian. Recently named as both Hibs Player and Players Player of the Year at the club's end of season awards, Dylan McGeouch has had by far the best season of his career. The Glasgow-born former Celtic man is one of the best passers of a ball in Scottish football, and he has been crucial in securing a Europa League spot for Hibs this season. McGeouch dictates the tempo of play from the Hibs midfield, quietly going about his work in a cool, calm and composed manner. Youssouf Mulumbu, Kilmarnock. From just 41 points last season to potentially more than 60 points this season, Kilmarnock have been one of the surprise packages in the Scottish Premiership this season. Steve Clarke has done an excellent job at Rugby Park, and one of his shrewdest moves was the recruitment of Youssouf Mulumbu. The Congolese international played under Clarke at West Brom, but was brought to Killie after a couple of disappointing seasons with Norwich. A strong, robust defensive midfielder, Mulumbu joined Kilmarnock to put himself in the shop window, and manager Steve Clarke recently conceded that having done just that, he expected Mulumbu to join a bigger club on a free transfer in the summer. Graham Shinnie, Aberdeen. A player who gets better and better as each season passes by, Graham Shinnie is another SPFL player who has just had the best season of his career. The most important and arguably the best player at Aberdeen, Shinnie provides a constant source of energy and enthusiasm. A tireless runner who is brilliant at breaking up play, yet loves to get forward, Shinnie can play at left back or in defensive midfield, but he looks at his best in that box-to-box role. Aged 26, Shinnie is somehow still uncapped by Scotland, but that shouldn't be the case much longer. Daniel CANDEIAS, Rangers. It has been another turbulent season for Rangers, whose fans' thirst to provide Celtic with a proper challenge for the SPFL title once again went unquenched. Pedro Caixinha's seeming scattergun approach to the transfer market saw the club waste a lot of money, but it wasn't totally fruitless. Daniel CANDEIAS has been a rare success story, and the 30-year-old journeyman has shown his class at Ibrox. Capped by Portugal at 7 different youth levels, CANDEIAS has always had talent, but 5 clubs in 4 years suggests he wasn't doing everything right. Capable of playing on either the left or the right flank, CANDEIAS has good pace and a terrific right-footed shot, and he rarely passes up on an opportunity to swing a ball into the box. That has worked this season as he tops the Scottish Premiership assist charts, and has signed a new deal to remain at the club until 2020. John McGinn, Hibernian. Followers of the Scottish Premiership won't be shocked to see John McGinn make this 7. The 23-year-old is the pick of a trio of talented McGinns in Scotland's top flight right now, and he has the potential to be a top-class player. A really well-rounded central midfielder with good technique, an eye for a pass, and impressive stamina, he has already won 7 caps for the Scottish national team, despite having been playing in the Scottish Championship only last season. Whilst Hibs are having a very good campaign, it seems only natural that a move is imminent for McGinn, whether that be to Celtic or south of the border. Christophe Berra, Hearts. A player of the season contender in the Scottish Premiership this season, Christophe Berra has been a sensation since rejoining Hearts from Ipswich Town last summer. The experienced former Premier League centre-back may be 33 now, but he is playing just about the best football of his career. Strong, alert and a force in the air, Berra has probably been the best central defender in the league this season, and he was the key to Hearts' impressive 8-game run without conceding earlier in the season. Berra has won 41 caps for Scotland to date, and Alex McLeish's decision to leave him out of his first squad was a highly questionable one. James Tavernier, Rangers. One thing is for sure, James Tavernier's time in Scottish football certainly hasn't been dull. The Englishman joined Rangers in the Scottish Championship in 2015, enjoying an absolutely tremendous debut season, bagging 15 goals in all competitions as the Glasgow side won promotion. In the top flight, however, some of Tavernier's defensive limitations were rather more apparent. Tavernier is clearly a very attack-minded fullback, and defensively, he has heaps upon heaps of room to improve. But he has still been vastly improved this season. Quick and purposeful, he provides a real outlet on the right flank, and at 26, he is still growing as a player. So that's it for our top 7, but there should be some honourable mentions in the video description below. Thanks for watching, give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to HITC Sevens.